What's going on YouTube? Uberman here. I've had a lot of questions regarding my setup. What am I using to capture the video? What kind of computer am I using for video editing? What software am I using? Just a lot of questions regarding that. So I figured I'd just dedicate a video to this today. Honestly, as far as the camera, it's really not that great. I think I spent a little over $100 on it. The camera is a 1080p Logitech. It is the C920. It's about $100. I mean, it's a good camera. It does well. It's a built-in microphone. I do not have a separate microphone at this point. Now, since we're talking about the camera and the microphone, obviously being an all-in-one unit here, this is the time I'm going to point out that today I did spend $379 on a Canon Vixia HF R500. This is a 1080p basically camcorder. I was really torn, guys. I was really torn on either going with the camcorder or going with the DSLR camera. I don't really use digital cameras anymore. I mean, I've got a couple. I've got even one here. It's not DSLR. I don't really use them because I use my phone for everything. My phone takes great pictures, but I've definitely been looking at trying to improve the content. Sorry, not the content, but improve the quality of the videos that I'm producing for you guys. And the software that I'm using at the moment is the Logitech software. It's a Logitech webcam software. Just basic stuff. I do have CyberLink PowerDirector 12 for editing and adding effects if I want to, but I really just don't get into all that. I basically just shoot video and post it up for you guys. But anyway, I was looking at the Canon Rebel EOS, I believe it was a T5i. I hate pausing so that I can look this up, but give me just a second and I will figure this out. Yeah, the T5i. Okay, I'm just making sure that I wasn't getting it confused with something else. I don't want to post information that's not accurate. So I apologize for the delay there, but I was very, very close to spending about $900 on a new Canon T5i, but I decided to just look a little bit more online. I was on YouTube a lot looking through review videos for the best, basically the best YouTube camera. And oddly enough, my Logitech C920 popped up as one of them, and it is a good camera, but I'm not entirely happy with it. I definitely think it could be better, so I was looking around for something a little better, specifically a more dedicated camera, not something that just sits on my monitor constantly. So I found the Canon Vixia HF R500. I purchased it. It should be here tomorrow, I'm hoping. The other thing I purchased, I know people were trying to tell me keep it cheap, and quite honestly I believe I did, because the camera was $379. Not just for the camera, it came with a bunch of other stuff too, like a tripod, a memory card, things that I needed. But I did purchase a Blue Yeti microphone. I've heard nothing but great things about these microphones. A lot of very professional YouTube channels are utilizing them in making their videos. Podcasts are using them. So that was another $129, and I've got a blue pop filter also in the watch list on eBay that I'm hoping to get my hands on, along with that Yeti microphone. So today was a fairly expensive day, considering I just upgraded my camera and my microphone all in the same day. I've already told you the software that I plan on using for my video editing from pretty much this point on, when the new camera comes in, is going to be CyberLink's PowerDirector 12. If you want to know the rig that I built, I did build this computer. I'm really big into that. Normally I would build it from all individual parts that I actually purchased separately that I got the best deal on, but in this case I did things a little differently. The computer itself, the tower itself that I purchased was a Dell 8700. It's an XPS series. This is a great base for a computer. I mean, this is really a great start to a pretty good build on a computer, relatively cheap, and you get a lot for your money. We'll get into the specs. The processor that came with it is an Intel Core i7-4770, 3.4 gigahertz turbo boost up to 3.7 gigahertz. It's got 8 megabytes of L3 cache. It's 4 cores with 8 threads. It's a very good processor, very, very good processor. The hard drive, which, guys, if you're going to upgrade something, I know video cards, everything else, but honestly, the first thing you should upgrade is the hard drive. These old hard drives with platters and heads, if you even know what those are. Anyway, they're old, they're fast, but they're old technology, guys, and they're very slow. That is like the biggest bottleneck in your system. I upgraded my hard drive with a 500 gigabyte Samsung 850 EVO SSD, solid state drive. Thing is ridiculously fast, guys. Almost anything that you want to do on my computer, when you click it, it does it. It's done. Computer boots up, it's on. You push the power button within like 10 seconds, the computer's ready to use. You push the power button, within about 5 seconds, it's off. Like power off, ready to go. Okay, next I upgraded my RAM. I think it came with 8 gigs, 6 gigs or 8 gigs from the factory, I don't remember. But anyway, I dumped all the memory that came with it. I've got it in a drawer over here, actually. It now has Corsair DDR3, PC3 12800. The clocking, the timing, is 1010, 1027. It's not very fast, but it's enough. And the big deal for me was to get rid of the 6 gigs and actually get a decent amount of RAM. I now have 32 gigabytes. Moving on. Obviously, probably one of the biggest things people want to upgrade is their video card. You know, I could have spent a lot more money on a newer model video card, but quite honestly, guys, I have done some video editing with this computer. I do not game on this. This is not for gaming. I do have Minecraft on it, and you may not think that old 8-bit looking video requires a lot of resources, but let me tell you something, it does. It really does. This blocky Minecraft game, you try to play it on my kid's laptop and it's unplayable. You put it on my computer, man, it's ridiculously fast. So the video card that I chose, that I felt was best for me, especially for the price, I think I paid either between $400 and $600, so let's just say $500. I got an Intel. I bought an Intel video card to upgrade my computer. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to move this along. I bought an NVIDIA GTX 680 Lightning Edition, LN2. Just an amazing video card, guys. I'm using a MSI Afterburner, and I have full control. This card is completely unlocked from core frequency. The voltages on the GPU, the memory voltages, you can overclock it, you can overpower it. I mean, guys, this thing is just wide open, absolutely wide open. And the best part, I was looking into upgrading my PSU, my power supply unit, because I did not think it was going to be able to handle this video card. Guys, I've been running this rig for, gosh, probably 6 months, 5 or 6 months now. And no issues, absolutely no issues at all with the power supply not being able to handle the video card. Powers it just fine. My monitor, it's really an older monitor, but right now I'm at a resolution of 1920 by 1200. It's a pretty respectable resolution to use, as a daily driver. The monitor itself is a Samsung SyncMaster T260. So it's a 26-inch monitor. It is a very good monitor. It is not LED, but obviously it's full HDMI. It has HDMI ports on the back. It's a great monitor, guys. And that should pretty much sum up what my computer system is. I purchased all these parts separately. You know, obviously I installed them. I went to college for information technology, so I spent my whole life with my father building computers. I mean, guys, the first computer I built was an XT. Probably don't even know what that is. Anyway, it was a you know, we even had a hard drive, guys. The hard drive was like this big, full height. I think it was 5 megabytes. It was an IBM, had a red light on it. It was great. Those were great days. You know, the 8086 processors, the 8088 processors, hell, the 80 anything processors back then, the 80, 286, 386, 486. Good days, guys. Those were good days. Seagate hard drives. I remember the ST251 and the ST251Rs. They were RLL. You had MFM and RLL hard drives. The RLLs, instead of being 40 meg hard drives, came out being close, just right at the 80 megabytes. Back then, man, 80 megabytes. And the hard drives made these bleep, 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 bleep noise. I miss it. See how I'm getting off topic? I did that on purpose. I knew I was getting off topic from my specific computer build, but I just had to get that out there. I'm not perfect, and obviously it's going to take time to get my videos a little shorter. But anyway, if you were interested in what I'm using to create and edit videos, that's it, guys. That's everything. I am still watching a green screen with, I mean, it's everything. It's really nice lighting. It's the whole works, so that I can use chroma key. But then again, I've got a guy actually from YouTube offered to help me make these videos a little bit better by adding a professional looking, basically, background to the whole thing. And you know, I may still have to use chroma key. We'll figure that out as we go, but he's got some pretty good ideas. He's working on some things already, so thank you, Tyler. I do appreciate it. And if you need anything, people, you know, like, comment, subscribe, ask me questions. I jump on here as fast as I can and answer. Be safe out there, guys, and Uber on.